Hey Cancer, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. So Cancer, I just want to say real quickly and then we'll jump into your reading. Thank you. I can't even think it's late. If you can't hear me, pump up the volume there, would you? Normal people sleep late at night. I stay up, drink coffee, and record YouTube videos. It's good stuff. Anyhow, Cancer, for those of you who have liked, subscribed, shared, commented, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so very much. I apologize that the mid-month was not out in a timely fashion. As you can see behind me, shelves out the wazoo. For those of you who are familiar with me on a local basis, you know that I've closed my retail store and I've moved everything to online only. We are continuing to update the website, put a bunch of work into it, but it is up and running. Please check it out. It's www.holisticallyzenwv.com, regardless of the WV for West Virginia, servicing everybody across the globe. So I appreciate each and every single one of you for all your love and support and understanding, and things will be much more consistent as we move forward. Cancer, this will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Guys, common sense, discern the messages. Not everything's going to fit. I'm reading for lots of people. On that note, let's say, Cancer, this is your mid-month October 2023 reading. We're going to see what's going on for you through the end of October. And I'm not going to fib. Like, I got a headache. I'm tired, but we're going to do this. So Cancer, I heard, what do you define as a hero? This is your intuitive message that I picked up on prior to opening up the video. What is it that you define as a hero? Is it yourself or is it someone else? To lace up the bootstraps and get to work. You know, in life, we struggle to find a hero, and I think that the big thing is that we fail to see the hero that is within us. There we go. I got it now. I'm getting tongue-tied. Completely separate of the card, I heard the numbers 7, 1, and 4, I believe it was, or 4, 1, 7, something like that too. So those numbers could be significant for you at this time as well. That also breaks down to a 12, which then breaks down to a 3. You could be dealing with third-party energies, and we'll see how that plays out in the cards for you guys as well. Separating yourself too, Spirit's giving me, so bear with me as these messages come in. Separating yourself from other people, and that 3 third-party kind of energy. It could be celebratory, it could be collaborating, it could be heartbreak, it could be lots of things. And again, we will address the same as we move through this. I think for some of you too, Cancer, there's a little bit of a burden that's on your shoulders, and it could be a burden that you yourself chose to take on. It could be a burden that has been placed upon you by somebody else. But I also feel there's a bit of solitary energy that's associated with this message that's coming in too. So we're going to see again how this plays out and go from there. So Cancer, thank you guys again for your love and support. Personal readings are open and available. I'm booking for this week and next week. This week is almost up, and I'm sure I'll open up some more moving forward. So if you're interested in personal services, please, again, website, description box below, the about section of the page. My brain is like, bleh, I'm done. All right, High Priestess of Air. That's a lot of mental energy, the needing to connect with that mental energy. The 6, you may be reminiscing on past situations, past people. Spirit is saying your past actions. You know, I feel like Cancer, I got the chills as I'm saying this. This is going to be a reality check, and I've seen a lot of that coming in with this solar eclipse energy that we are under. It's eclipse season. You know, you could need 1,000 different things right now and not even know what it is. Understanding. For some of you, this is going to be the need to understand. This is going to be the need to wash your hands of certain situations and people. There could be some strong communication coming in, and I'm going to say strong. I don't know why, but it's just like it's giving you a chance to start anew. So whatever this is, somebody could be giving you an ultimatum in regards to a particular situation, to leave or to go. or to stay, to leave or to stay, to whatever, you follow me, right? Like, sorry you guys are getting the brain dead version of me tonight. I'm like, kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. All right, let's see. For Cancer, please, Spirit, what else do they need to know at this time? High Priestess of Earth. That's your security, your stability, your foundations, lots of other things. Again, yet another 3. And then we just had hope and movement come out sideways. They laid here with the fulfillment card on the bottom. You could be looking to secure something, but the problem with it is it's like there's a sense of boredom attached to this security for you guys right now. It could be standing there and questioning what your stability, what it means to you. And it's like you may have a very laser type focus, but the problem with that laser focus is it's disconnected. It almost like, I tend to take on the energy and give that to you guys when I read. And like I said, right before I sat down to do this reading, I'm just like, oh, my shoulders hurt, my head hurts, I'm tired, like almost lethargic in a sense of like, I'm tired, I'm done. And with this, it's like you may be spending so much time thinking about certain things that where your focus and attention needs to be, it is not there. And if it's there, it's almost like you just get the stares and you're just like, okay, I'm tired, I don't even know what I'm doing, I gotta blink my eyes 15 times and try to catch back up, pound down the coffee, or but it's just like, look at this fulfillment. I tend to see that as bittersweet. I tend to see it as glass half empty, glass half full. For some of you, you could be indulging in some wine or some drinks, something like that as well. But what Spirit is saying to me is it's about what you put on the vine. It's like the growth. If you have plants or whatever, you obviously have to love them, nurture them, care for them in order for them to grow and flourish into grapes or pomegranates or whatever it is that is sweet to you in life. So again, we'll see, but those are the messages thus far. I just want to say, let's go from there. Like, I feel like you guys are like spacey kind of energy. There they are. All right, Cancer, let's check it out. Your energy and motion, they are talking about where your attention goes, your energy flows, right? So it's like if you don't even have the energy to focus right now, it's almost like this, you may have just burnt yourself out, Cancer. I'm just going to be straight with you. Like, you may have been working around the clock for some time, working on something, thinking about something, analyzing something. There's a bit of sternness to the way this mental energy feels to me for you. And you could just burnt yourself out on it. Like, you've done it so much, you've done whatever this is so much, thought about it so much that it's like, I've given myself a damn headache, All right, for Cancer, please, Spirit. Resolution and bravery. Don't be afraid. Cancer, if you have done something that is, kind of reminds me of Libra's video. If you've done something that has not been to your best self, to take accountability and swallow your pride. Like, if you genuinely want a resolution to a situation, we also have to recognize that we too play a part. And that can be very difficult. That's that ego that yaps at us and goes, oh no, you were right and this is justified. It's not always the case. I want to say, like, it's almost like a little bit of a snippy kind of energy. Like, was this really necessary to go that far? With this High Priestess of Air, you could receive and focus. You could feel like somebody owes you something. Whether this is an apology, with these appears to be coins, whether it be money, wisdom, intellect, it's like, you owe me. And this feels like the stressor of what is behind that mental focus. And then we have the focus card, as I said, about that Page of Pentacles, sweet Jesus, the High Priestess of Earth, where she's just discontent and bored looking. Focus. Again, this is about where your attention is going. Where is it going? What is it doing? What are you focused on? If you're focused on the negative, Cancer, you're going to call in that negative energy. If you're focused on the positives of things, you're going to see a different result, obviously. If what you have done is not working, you have got to change it up. Pause. Step back. If it's not working, if for a while it made you feel good, but all of a sudden you're finding yourself in this space of, you know, deer in the headlights, just staring kind of thing, why? What is it about a particular situation that like it maybe lit you up and fired you up for a hot second, connecting maybe with certain people lit you up, fired you up for a quick second, but then all of a sudden it's just like, wait a minute, this has exhausted me. I heard from Spirit, was this worth the effort? Really, you're going to be questioning the decisions that you've made in the past 4 weeks, is what Spirit is saying, throughout the end of the month of October. What is this understanding, Spirit? Resolution again. It came out on the split, and it came out there with understanding. You're going to have to start to see things from another perspective. And I know I use that word a lot, and I've used it for a lot of the signs. You've got receive and give. Is this a fair, emotional balancing act that has taken place? Like, you want something to give to you, or you want to be the receiver, but what is it in this moment that you are giving? This is questioning your integrity. This is questioning what you are giving out in response to what it is that you are receiving. If you're expecting something, and I'm going to say, Cancer, for all of you, it's going to be different. If you are having an expectation to something and it's not turning out in a positive way, what are you giving to the situation? If you're giving shit, you're going to get shit back. If you're doing it from love, you're going to get that back. It's always going to be about what it is energetically that you are putting out there. You know, if your work product is turning out shitty, how much energy did you invest in that? If you feel like you failed a test, you're in college or whatever it might be, you've gone back to school at some point, you know, there's a lot of distractions around something. This could be, I'm hearing falsehoods surrounding a situation, or maybe just putting your energy into things that kept you busy rather than what kept you going forward. What is this High Priestess of Earth for Cancer, please, Spirit? High Priestess of Earth for Cancer. Break free. These third-party situations that you're dealing with, whatever that third party is for you, they may have brought in a temporary comfort, brought you in a temporary sense of peace or an idea. But what you haven't realized is that whatever this past situation was, and I'm going back to the last 4 weeks, whatever this past situation was, it was asking you to reassess why things were going on in your particular world. It was meant to make you move to begin with, because there was something outside of that that was supposed to be gaining your attention. And it's like, whatever it is, there's that have faith again. Whatever this is, you are hanging on for dear life. You are hanging on to an outcome or how you thought things were supposed to be. The comforts that came out now a second time. The comforts of whatever a particular situation brought to you. And again, I said earlier, you wanted it to make you feel good. You wanted it to light you up, and maybe for a little while, you jumped into something without giving it a lot of thought. And now it's kind of like, does this really bring me the comfort that I desire? Is this giving me what it is that I need? Am I receiving what it is that I feel like I'm giving back? For some of you, Spirit is saying in the last 3 days. So today is what, Thursday, October 18th, 19th? Hold on, let me look. I don't even know what date it is. The 19th. So in the last 3 days, it takes you back to the 16th of October, where are you seeing a shift happen? Where is it that you are finding that maybe something is not fulfilling you the way you thought it would, that maybe you thought this was going to continue to build you up, but finding that it was just like an idea of instant gratification, that it made you feel differently. And now is time is evolving for you. You're seeing that maybe it wasn't rainbows and butterflies, that in the last 3 days somebody is taking advantage of a particular situation for you. And you know, you're all on different timelines, so I will even, Spirit just said 3 to 7 for some of you, but I would say the majority, the past 3 days, Cancer, take a look at that. If that's going to be very vital and very important. All right, for Cancer, what else does Cancer need to know for the end of October? Please, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? This is, listen, I'm probably going to give you guys an ass whooping. All due respect and love. I'm not here to sugarcoat a goddamn thing for you. I'm here to help you, to humble you, to help, you know, open your eyes. This situation that you have invested into was self-fucking serving. This is what, I'm just keeping, what am I gaining? You were dealing with somebody in the past week that is trying to gain from you something. It's dishonest. It's greedy. It's selfishness. And it's time to walk away. You may be realizing with something or somebody, like, all of a sudden the mask is off and it's like, wait a minute. What the hell am I doing here? Cancer, this could be you. Have you been self-deceiving? Have you been deceiving somebody else? Was this one-sided? I'm going to take those two, appreciation and doors to romance, or door to romance, I'm sorry. You know, the greatest space that we could ever be in, and something that I have done from the minute I opened my business in person, and every event that we had, you know, we talked about gratitude. And then I had a gratitude sheet for everybody to write down 10 things they were grateful for. The reason is our hearts are to be open, to be accepting, to be loving, to be caring, to be kind. You have got to find the beauty and joy in love itself. To drop the barriers, drop the bullshit. And there's that deceit on the bottom. If something you have done or somebody you were dealing with was there for self-fulfilling reasons, the idea of what was important got lost. That receive and give, it is equal balance. It is the yin and the yang. It is fight. It's like a fight between the masculine and the feminine energies with these two cards as they're laying here. You're starting to see the difference between certain worlds. You know, this could have been, you know, maybe you had another job, felt some kind of way about it, it pissed you off, you left, you went somewhere else, and, you know, it's like the grass isn't greener on the other side. There's something about what is transpiring right now that does not make you feel good. It's draining your energy. It is circling the drain. You have 6 and 6 sitting there. 4, 6 chakra archangel Metatron. That is the third eye chakra. Our perception, right? How we are envisioning the world around us. Another 6, so 6, 6, 6. Cancer could be very important to you. No, it is not necessarily the devil, right? Take a look, Google it. You can find the information on that. But you may be starting to see why these situations are occurring in your world. Why there is this need to come into anything you do with love. If someone you're dealing with is disconnected from the heart space, is not willing to open up and to expand, you're seeing that for what it is. If you've not stood in a place of love and understanding, you're starting to realize that it feels very lonely on the other side. Cancer. What is to come? Financial constraints come out in the sideways position, the thinking woman. Again, that high priestess of air, that to me is her. Again, we have that 12 I talked about earlier when we started off with that 714, I think it was. Or no, I'm sorry, that was a 13. No, that was 12, which makes sense to a 3. Third parties. This could be some form of manipulation. Somebody could have been manipulating you, trying to play on your emotions, trying to make you have a pity party for them or suck you into something that is going to bleed you dry. I'm going to reiterate to you the past 3 to 7 days. Why I feel the need to beat that on, beat you with that, I don't know. The past 3 to 7 days. But the last 4 weeks have led up to this moment, and now through the end of October, it is massive realization. You cannot think your way out of this. You are going to have to feel your way out of this because it's leaving you bare. It's, it's like, I talked about Scorpio before, and I don't remember whose reading it was, but with Scorpio, if their emotions are off, their money's off. And vice versa. Their money's off, their emotions off. They're equally tied. Cancer, you as a water sign, I'm going to say it's not maybe as intense as it could be for Scorpio, but it's still the same. If your money is off, you're not thinking clearly. If you're not thinking clear and you're reacting rather than responding, it's going to knock everything else out of vibrational alignment for you. Have you been in your vibrational alignment that's serving of your higher good? You really have to stop and ask yourself that, because your foundations are being rocked by this particular situation. It's no longer comfortable, and Spirit is saying it's no longer healthy. What is this appreciation in doors to romance, please, Spirit? Doors. I keep saying doors. You could have had options. Could have had options, and I think that your options was more so where either you or someone else was going to invest your love and gratitude. Okay, you've got the 7 of Wands, you had another 7, the Ace of Swords, a 1. That clarity, you may feel like I'm hearing it's the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Boundaries. I almost feel like there is a need, or you feel a need to go into protection mode, hermit mode. Taking a step back, sitting with yourself, like it's like almost like you're starting to withdraw. And there's a clarity that maybe you need to be by yourself right now. You need to recognize the changes that are occurring, and that there's nothing here on this board that somebody else can give you that you cannot give yourself. For some of you, this is a hard truth. For others of you, this is going, okay, I see. I get it. Now it's time to make changes. For Cancer, please, Spirit. Clarify. 10 of Swords, you could have felt, there's that King of Swords, honest to God. So much air energy. Take a look back at Gemini season is what I'm hearing. Libra season, here we are right now, right? Getting ready to move into Scorpio in a few days. The beginning of the year is going to be the precipice for you, Cancer, to make magnificent change in your world. And you may have to revisit situations at that point. If I'm not 100% positive what the dates are, but I know that we're ending the year, I'm pretty positive, of Mercury being in retrograde. And that is revisiting the past. Those are old situations popping up. Those 3 time frames are going to be very vital for you. Look at Gemini season. Look at the season that you're now in. Then looking at Aquarius season, that is also the 3, the mind, the body, the spirit. It is the need to get everything into alignment. It is time to move on and move forward. You've got to put the dagger down. Yes, you need to be assertive. Yes, you need to be clear. Excuse me. Yes, there is a need to be mentally sharp. But you also can't be in, I'm going to put it bluntly, bitch mode all the time. You cannot address things without compassion and love. I mean, you can. You guys are always welcome to do whatever you want to do. But I feel like whatever this union was or is that was occurring at some point, the love got lost. The reason that this was happening in your world got mixed up, whether it was on your part or somebody else's. The love got lost. It got forgotten. It went from heartfelt, true, genuine feeling to, I'll cut a bitch. That's how it feels to me. Like I'm ready to take the first swipe before I get hurt. I'll take the first jab before you're going to get me first. It became a fear mongering kind of feeling attached either to you or to somebody else that you're dealing with. I'm going to say across the board, Cancer, half of you, it's you. The other half, it is the other person. One more card, please, Spirit. The Sun. This is meant to illuminate everything. It is meant to break you free. That break free card back there. It's meant to open you up to dance in the light of the sun and love. Again, I'm going to say time periods for you guys. Extremely important. This to me is not necessarily a Leo that you're dealing with, but Leo season. You wanted to feel more than you felt, but I felt like your emotions were shutting down. There could be a loss at some point of your confidence, your willpower, the belief in yourself, doubting everything that you knew. Something happened in that love space that created this doubt. It was like, again, I will hurt you before you hurt me. Where does that fear come from? Where does that fear stem from? Where have you experienced this before that you feel you have to be on edge? Make better choices, Cancer. I feel brutal with you guys, but you need to take a look into the circle that's around you. Because I do feel like with this Three of Cups, even though that's celebratory energy, that's love and support, I want to say to you, this is karmic, but you also need to walk away from it with that Eight of Cups. Because celebration is on the other side of this group that you're involved in. This intertangling of energies. It's like a falsified celebration right now, or has been. Watch for your shoulders too. You know, I call them my bat wings and under my turkey legs, whatever, or wings. Watch the movement in the shoulders right now too. This could, you know, it was funny that I said in the beginning, like, I feel like the pressure, you know, the weight of the world was on me, and my head was hurting, my neck was hurting, opening this reading up. And that's the same kind of energy I get with this. It's like your energetic feeling, this mental thought as well, is starting to take a toll on the body. You may be experiencing aches and pains, and Spirit saying chalking it up to a change in weather depending on where you are, or a change in the atmosphere around you. It's not the atmosphere, it's you. Again, maybe somebody's complaining to you that these things are aching and hurting. Is it really that, or is it where the mental space is sitting right now? What is the sixth chakra, Spirit? For Cancer, sixth chakra. I just heard from Spirit immediately. There's the Tower. You knew better. You had a very deep, intuitive sense with that High Priestess there. Like, you knew that whatever this was going to close out regardless. It needed to close out. And it's coming. There's that Tower moment at the bottom. Healing, decisions. This could be with a partnership of somebody that you were romantically entangled with in some capacity. But again, the emphasis from Spirit of you already knew better than to do this. If you engaged with anybody or anything that you knew, Spirit is saying, had downfalls, there you are. This is coming to a close, and this could be bringing in Tower moments. It is going to bring in massive disruptive change to your world. For some of you, you will be able to handle it. For others of you, you're going to struggle through this. And I don't think for some of you that you're going to quite fully understand it until January. Or Aquarius season, right? So what, mid-December to mid-January? You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius. One more card to clarify. Third eye, please. The Moon. Cancer, Pisces energy there for me. You're going to have to take a deep dive into the unknown of yourself. Seven of Swords, because Scorpio. You may feel like someone has robbed you of something, taken something from you. But I'm going to say, Cancer, the truth to this emotion is that you deprived yourself of something that you needed. You deprived yourself of the right to complete a cycle and open up to a vast new world of opportunity. This could be a missed opportunity, but I also kind of feel like, Cancer, January might be a chance for you to do over. You might have to sit with this for the next couple of months to fully understand the gravity of the situation and how it was meant to change you. You're thinking, you're giving it great thought, you know that you've learned some things, but I do believe there are missing pieces to how much it is you should be learning. Not that you're behind the ball, but you're all on different timelines, so it may take you a little longer to understand what it is that you should be celebrating at this time. It's really a lot of emotional confusion, a lot of emotional submersion. And it's like you're either going to start to access the light and dark parts of who you are, why you're that way, and how you start to heal this. Childhood wounds, they're still there. This financial constraint for Cancer. Five of Pentacles, again, financial losses. The Lover's card at the bottom. If you guys have been in a intimate, I'm hearing intimate relationship with somebody, somebody's trying to level up. And as you see them in this, reverse the roles, if it applies. If you see them leveling up, it's like you're pouting. Or the other way around. They see you starting to level up, and now they're pouting. Why ain't it me? Why ain't it me? Well, get up off your ass and figure it out. Again, I get that split energy even with the Lover's card, that half of you are going to be the ones who are pouting, and the other half of you are going to be the ones who are going, I don't know what to tell you. You know, like, I'm sorry you feel this way, but this is not the way that it is. At least not for me. For Cancer, please, Spirit. What else does Cancer need to know? You know, you or this person could be feeling left out. I'm hearing fatigue from Spirit. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like the Three of Pentacles. Listen, I don't know why. I'm kind of getting angry. Cancer, I'm kind of getting angry with you at this point. Pay attention to the people you are dealing with, because they are giving you more shit. What is it? And again, the re-emphasis of the last week, who has dealt you shit? Who is it that you have been in the energy of and then felt completely freaking drained after it? What have you given? What have you received? 34:43 on the clock. There are mirroring energies here. An experience has been trying to show you what it is you're supposed to be healing. Do the damn work. Whether it's you or somebody else, and if it's somebody else in your world that is reflecting something back to you, pay attention. Get on board and going, Spirit, you know what, maybe I don't have the full understanding of this, but by God, please direct me. Show me. Show me the light of day so that I can move past this darkness and never have to go into this again. This is a test of your faith in yourself. How resilient are you going to be? Are you going to be your own hero? Because you cannot rely on somebody else to pick up your pieces. Are you being a hero for the wrong people? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to nurture and care for somebody else so you don't have to address you? Or if you always thought that you had to look outside of yourself for a hero? Because the hero is within. You want to be Superman, you want to save something, save yourself. Because you can't save everybody else. And everybody ain't worth saving. That's a hard fact, but it's the truth. You cannot pick up their burdens that they need to bear. If you're going to disrupt somebody else's karma, it becomes your karma as well. This Ace of Pentacles. If you can gain this new perspective, Cancer, and again, I would say 75% of you in due time will get it. You're moving on to get the 9 and the Ace. With a new perspective, you turn this around. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to overly emotionalize it. You don't have to daydream about it. But you gotta freaking heal it. You've got to be your own hero. You've got to make these changes. Get your head and your heart on the same playing field. Stop over-analyzing. Stop beating yourself up. Stop fighting the fight within. Whoever these third parties are, and I'm going to say for some of you, there's multiple ones. So whether it's working at home or a friendship and at home or whatever the dynamic might be, there's a couple spots in your life. Leads you to the same emotion. It is just a different experience on various wavelengths. But it's all taking you to the same place. And it's freaking misery. It's feeling left out. It's not having enough. It's somebody's having a goddamn pity party of woe is me. Someone else is up leveling and somebody else feels like shit because they're doing better than them. That's the goddamn ego. Check yourself. Reality check, Cancer. Reality check, cross-watcher. Be your own hero. All right, let's get some advice. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Cancer, I'm not sorry. Because I'm not here to... do I want you guys to feel good? Absolutely. I'm here to help you. But I just... Pay attention to the people in your world. Why are you bringing them in? That's so important. What made your connections what they are? Spirit just said they're God-blessed trauma responses. They're trauma responses. Every freaking time. I just heard too, you could be dealing with a sun that's a Leo as well. Sun card, that is Leo season. All right, Cancer. It's just, Spirit's just saying, stop seeking outside of yourself. Fortitude, balance. I told you about lacing up those bootstraps in the beginning of the video. Take a look at his boots. He's had to strap those suckers on. You don't have to keep trudging through the mud. You know, if everybody else has followed that path and it's muddy and it's worn down and it's wet and it's gross and it's funky and it's got craters in it, why in the hell are you going to take the hard way around? Take the road less traveled. Stand out. Don't be a doormat for people. Pave your own path. When you engage with energies that are not capable of reciprocal balance, that they're in shit for the wrong reasons. What do you think is happening here? And I think at the end of the day, Cancer, a lot reaction. There you go. I think at the end of the day, Cancer, a lot of times you're angry. You're angry with yourself. You're angry with the world. You're angry with the people that you're dealing with. But you go back to it. Enough's enough. Move beyond this, please. Seriously. You're going to feel better once you do. Truly. There will be a cause for a legit celebration for the right reasons this time. There's going to be massive growth to be had. 40-40 on the clock. Those foundations, you want mirroring energies of foundations that are healthy. Let them mirror back to you the work that you did. Let you mirror the work that you've done. Cancer, if you found this reading resonated for you, I think this is the longest reading I've done for any of the signs in this series. You want to dive into your personal situation on a deeper note. Pardon the hair. I just realized it's like sticking straight up. HolisticallyZenWV.com. You can reach out to me, again, through the description box below the About section of the page to book a personal reading. Dive into it, help you understand whatever it is that you're going through. Feel free to comment always, keep them nice and polite and respectful to everybody. But, let me know what your situation is if you want to talk about it. It's cool. I appreciate, you being willing to share. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cancer, you are your own hero. You don't need anybody else to do it for you. Okay? I'm sending you guys so much love. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.